it's important to show the people, particularly the children, about all of our wars and all of our soldiers and flyers, and so they're not to be forgotten.
I don't know my left hand.
Oh, I don't want to hit you with that thing.
Don't tell Frank you'll hit you in the head.
And it's a homemade one. That's a root of a tree. That's a 50 caliber. I never in the work.
Yeah. Just say, does he work?
I have a which one is this?
Edge of it.
That's vascular light.
Children don't know about the world wars, even World War II, which is fairly new. Everyone that talks to me about my display here, they ask, what war were you in? And what is that? They do not recognize an airplane, and particularly a 4-engine bomber, heavy bomber, and their knowledge of the past wars and of their country's trials and tribulations is important to me. And I think there should be some way of letting these kids know how their country was founded and what it stands for. And the only way we're going to do that is show them artifacts and tell them stories and show them pictures and films and so forth, so that at least know that their parents, their grandfathers, and so forth and so on have probably all taken part in defending the United States of America.
Here's the war that I was in, and the thing that bothered me the most was the children. See the way the children ran around? Naked, no clothes. You know what they were eating? They ate the dogs, they ate the cats, and they were eating rats. There's a very interesting picture right there. You see that little boy? He's got a stick. There's a little crick runs through there, and that little boy sticks in the holes trying to catch a rat. But you see that boy there?
Yeah.
He's waiting for that guy to catch a rat, and he's going to go beat him up or steal it from him.
I was surprised at the depth of knowledge of some of these kids about military in general, the history of the American military, the wars we involved in. A couple of kids were almost experts on military weapons, and that surprised me. It's very gratifying. I love teaching the kids about military history. I hope they have a greater appreciation of the service that these fellas have done, protecting the country and maintaining our freedom.
The first time
Well, I come back to this. I feel as though it's kind of like therapy for me. And I enjoy talking to the students to let them know what sacrifices people made for their freedoms. Asking me how I like serving in the Army, what is it like? They asked me about the different things I have on display. They asked me if I was drafted or enlisted, and I tell them that I enlisted, and they ask me why. And I told them I had a sense of patriotic duty, and I felt proud to do it and would do it again.
Okay, those are different on it, so you don't have to buy one.
The DSC is the second highest award for valor.
People do not realize that today the statisticians say that over 1,300 veterans are dying every day in the United States. So one can just imagine there won't be any left pretty soon.